Good afternoon. I'm Edward Thompson of ICAX. I'm a director of ICAX. ICAX has developed interseasonal heat transfer, which answers the question that most of you here have come searching for today. Some say that you've come searching for renewable energy technologies and clean tech innovations, but I know that is not the whole truth. I believe that what you've really come here searching for is something quite different. You've really come searching for economic renewable energy. Most forms of renewable energy technology are not really economic on their own. You have solar thermal panels, which are great at collecting a lot of heat in the summer, but you actually need heat in the winter. You have ground source heat pumps, which are very good at transferring heat out of the ground until such times the ground gets colder, and then they become a whole lot less efficient at drawing heat out of the ground. So ICAX bridges the gap between these two technologies by using patented thermal banks to provide seasonal thermal energy storage. And the message has even got up to the minister that energy storage is really quite important. ICAX stores the heat captured in the summer in thermal banks in the ground until it is needed in winter to heat a building without burning fossil fuels. Interseasonal heat transfer integrates renewable energy technologies to provide economic renewable energy. That's half of what we do. ICAX can also capture cold in the winter and releases this to buildings in the summer to provide cooling at a fraction of the price of air conditioning. The standard solution is roof-mounted air conditioning chillers. Now, they're expensive to run because their fundamental operating principle is just to waste heat into the hot air. You're paying to throw your energy assets away. We don't think that's very sensible. The ICAX solution is much more efficient because it involves heat exchange with cold ground instead of hot air. The byproduct of this efficient process, warming the ground, which is kind of useful in advance of the next heating season. So ICAX is able to recycle heat from summer to winter instead of generating to fresh by burning fossil fuels when you come around to wintertime. ICAX has developed and patented thermal banks to bridge this gap, and this achieves the holy grail of the renewables industry, seasonal thermal energy storage. ICAX has installed IHT for the Highways Agency at Toddington. We collected solar heat from a road surface, stored it in the ground. We recycled the same heat back to the road in winter when needed to prevent the road freezing. The road did not freeze for two whole winters, day or night. ICAX has installed IHT in schools and in community centres. It's installed IHT in one of the most demanding commercial organisations in the United Kingdom for a Tesco supermarket in Lancashire. And as you all know, every little helps Tesco. Team slide. ICAX team includes Mark Hewitt, CEO, who trained as an architect, and he is in fact the architect of the IHT system. It includes Andy Ford, mechanical services engineer, who's a past president of CIBSE, Chartered Institute of Building Services Engineers. Myself, Edward Thompson, trained as a chartered accountant after reading science at Oxford. So, ICAX's strength really lies in heat capture, heat storage, and heat delivery. Some of our clients can save 100% of their annual heating costs after receiving the renewable heat incentive. This can provide a payback within 7 years and an IRR of 16%. Commercial IRR, you may know, lasts for 20 years. So after those 7 years, you're in the money.
1 minute.
Yeah, sure. This technology can be used for retrofit and also as new build. So, to anyone who spends more than their FD would like on heating and cooling, come and speak to me at networking time. The commercial background has changed dramatically in December. Renewable heat incentive rates for employing ground source heat pumps more than doubled for those using ground source heat pumps to generate heat in commercial buildings. ICAX is especially relevant for buildings which have both a heating requirement in winter and a cooling requirement in summer, because ICAX can help you achieve thermal balance over the year. and net off part of the cost of heating, part of the cost of cooling, and also earn you RHI. So, come and speak to me later if I'm right in thinking that it's actually economic renewable energy which you've really come searching for today. Thank you.